Eyeshadow is hiding in a computer mouse. Face powder is ringing in an alarm clock. And mascara is disguising as a frying pan handle. Is it a magical dream? It's new weird makeup ideas of how to turn everyday things into cosmetics. Belle is getting ready for bed. She's completed her evening routine. The face cream is on. The eyebrows are perfect. It's time to have a rest. But what if a Prince Charming suddenly comes to kiss the Sleeping Beauty? I need to put on my lipstick right now. It's great that my makeup is always on hand. Now I can sleep tight. Belle wakes up all of a sudden when she hears a strange sound. Oh, it's a nightmare! All of her makeup is missing. There's a strange alarm clock on her shelf and a strange visitor in her room. It's a dream fairy, and she has prepared the first gift for Belle. It's a weird alarm clock. What do I need an alarm clock for if all of my makeup is missing? It's a disaster! But the fairy calms me down by offering a powder puff. My makeup is disguising as everyday things now. Cover a face powder container with acrylic paint. Attach a paper dial to the top of the powder compact using double-sided tape. Heat a knife and cut the screw thread off a plastic cap shaped like a semi-sphere. Prick it with a heated awl. We will need two identical details. Paint the caps to be of the same color as the alarm clock. Fold the end of the wire. Pass it through the cap. Bend the wire to shape an arch. Insert it into the second detail and fold to fasten. Hot glue the bells to the alarm clock. Hot glue the tip of a ballpoint pen as a stand. Attach 3 legs, 2 on the front and 1 at the back. It's a miracle! There are no pointers and mechanisms inside the alarm clock. There is a real face powder. Now, Belle can powder her nose for hours and hours. Though the face powder is hidden inside of the clock, she loses track of time anyway. The fairy is tired of waiting. A real journey to dreamland is ahead of them. The fairy is cooking breakfast for her new friend. But Belle can't look at food when her eye makeup isn't done. The fairy should have prepared eyeshadow for breakfast, but the magician knows how to fix the situation. She swings her magic wand and turns a frying pan handle into mascara. Spray paint a round metallic lid. Paint the inside white. Put mascara onto the rim. Make marks. Make a slanted pad out of hot glue. Make sure the mascara is attached to the lid at an angle. Hot glue the joining. Dip your fingers into water and smooth the hot glue. My goodness! Belle has never suspected what a beauty treasure is hiding in her frying pan. Apparently, she should cook more often. The fairy obviously can cast spells better than cook. The fried egg lacks salt and spices. Belle's wish is a command. Spices appear on the table right away, but Belle chooses the wrong container. There is eyeshadow instead of cinnamon. Take a salt shaker and put loose eyeshadow in it. Clean the neck with a Q-tip. Attach a printed cinnamon label to the container. I can emphasize my eyes with this spice. I can eat dessert while the fairy is away. Oops! Someone must have forgotten to wash their hands. The dream fairy is a hygiene protector. She puts a spell on my spoon and makes me go to the bathroom with it. Grate a soap base and melt it in a microwave. Add a few drops of silver food coloring. Mix it and pour into a teaspoon silicone mold. The soap hardens in a couple of hours. Correct the shape using a knife and cover it with edible pearl powder on top. Belle starts rinsing the spoon and understands what it actually is. It's a soap spoon. Excellent! The fairy will be satisfied now. Oh no! Something is wrong again. My lips are dull and pale. There is either not enough lipstick or not enough light, and the light bulb has burned out at the most inopportune moment. But the fairy comes to the rescue. She casts a spell on the light bulb. Let there be light and gloss. Remove the electrical contact from a light bulb using a knife. Take out the stem with the wires using pliers. Be careful not to break the glass bulb. Bend the sharp edges of the cap inside. The hole should be wide enough to fit your lip gloss. Wrap the cap with painter's tape and cover the light bulb with yellow spray paint. Take the tape off when the paint is dry and hot glue a lip gloss inside. Cut off the lip gloss cap with a heated knife and hot glue a cap of the appropriate size. We have used a glue stick cap. Belle unscrews the lamp. Wow! There is a real lip gloss inside. Now my lips will shine bright even when it's dark. The room has turned into a real dreamland. I need to share this on Facebook immediately. But my fairy isn't fond of technology. She loves old-fashioned paper books. Stop sitting in front of a computer. The fairy puts a spell on my computer mouse. Take apart a broken computer mouse. Remove the inside details. Cut out all the protruding plastic details with a heated knife. Cut an eyeshadow palette so that it fits inside the mouse. Hot glue. Take out the scroll wheel. Cut it in half using a heated knife and hot glue it in the hole. Cut off a USB cable and hot glue it to the mouse. Attach an eyeshadow applicator to the other end of the cable. Wow! This is what we call new beauty technologies. There is eyeshadow in the mouse and an applicator instead of a USB plug. The fairy has her own magic book. I don't have this edition in my library. I wonder what she hides in it. There must be some beauty secrets or a whole makeup set. Take an old book and glue end papers together. Take a strip of thick cardboard and make a frame border along the back side of the cover. Paint the frame light. Run a toothbrush along it while the paint is still wet. It will imitate pages. Hot glue it to the cover. Attach the frame ends to the spine and hot glue a separate strip of cardboard to cover the spine. You've got a box. Paint it gold inside. Decorate the lid using gold pattern tape. Hot glue a makeup set to the bottom of the box and attach a mirror to the lid. The fairy suggests searching for the same book in the pile, but she has the one and only copy. All of my books are made out of paper and not out of glitter and shimmer. At last, the fairy's heart melts. She gives this unique beauty book edition to me. The fairy's gotten hooked on putting spells on everything around. For example, this screwdriver will make a great eye pencil. Cover an eye pencil with soft clay. Shape a ribbed screwdriver handle. Take out the pencil and sharpen its blunt end so that it looks like the tip of a screwdriver blade. Paint the pencil silver. Put it into the handle. I want to do my makeup with a screwdriver too. But not with a regular tool. I want a magical one. The fairy is such a creative inventor. Belle has smudged her makeup a bit. She needs to fix it right now. The fairy has a tried and tested method. It's toilet paper. I don't think it will work. But the fairy insists. This toilet paper is actually made out of blotting paper. Mark the size of a blotting sheet on an empty paper towel roll. Snip off the excess. Cut a thin strip of double-sided tape and attach a few blotting sheets one by one. Tape the paper to the cardboard roll and wrap it around. Belle blots her face. Now everything is all right. What is glittering on the fairy's finger? It's a ring of sweet dreams and of soft lips, because there is lip balm hidden in the ring. Melt some coconut oil and the remains of an old lipstick in a microwave. Add a little edible glitter. Stir. Pour the mixture into a round glitter container. Let the lip balm harden for about an hour and attach the container to a blank ring. Decorate the cap using clear nail polish with glitter. Belle really likes this unusual ring. She just needs one like this in her beauty collection. The Dream Fairy is very generous. She gives the ring to Belle and returns her back into her bed. Belle wakes up. It's been such a magical dream. Or maybe it hasn't. The ring is still on my finger. Did you like our magical makeup? Then write in your comments what impressed you the most. And don't forget to give your thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so that you don't miss new magical ideas on the Troom Troom channel. Who said that old age is a pretty sad stage? Our grandma can have fun like anyone else. She has tattoos, works on high-tech knitting, and pranks her grandchildren. Watch a boost of energy and fun from an old Troom Troom resident in our new video. It's nice to have a grandma, and it is even nicer to have her at a distance. Because when the grandma comes to visit, she starts giving us life lessons right away. Granny obviously loves making remarks more than compliments. This time she criticizes my hair color and way too bright lipstick. Well, you know right away that our beloved Granny has come. We are going to have breakfast while our grandma is unpacking her stuff. A fried egg with French fries and coffee with candies. What a great start of the day! But Granny doesn't think so. She is even ready to perform a stunt in order to distract her grandchildren from unhealthy food. But her fall is left unnoticed. She will have to confront them. Granny passes out right onto Redhead. Excellent shot! The girls fell into an old trap and ran away to buy some medicines for their beloved grandma. Meanwhile, Granny is going to change something. Fried egg and coffee are not the healthiest products in the world. She wants to introduce a healthy diet. Pour soup into a paper coffee cup. Close it with a cap. Put white yogurt on a plate and put a canned peach half on top. Peel an apple and cut it into pieces. Cut out the core and cut it into thin strips. Put the apple strips near the peach fried egg. Add strawberry jam instead of ketchup. We come back with the first aid, but Granny has run away. She must have decided to outrun her heart attack, and that's great! It means that we can eat in peace and quiet. We start eating, but it is not the same food we've left here. They're soup instead of coffee. And our French fries have turned into apple strips. It must be our grandma's work. Our lovely breakfast has been spoiled, but we know how to take revenge. Granny falls asleep while reading a book, a perfect occasion to prank her. First of all, we will change her glasses for the rainbow-styled accessory. Take old glasses and mark straight lines using a marker. Do not forget about the temples. Color the glasses along the lines with acrylic paint. Put the stylish glasses on your grandma. This color really suits her. Sneak in eye candies. Take chocolate candies out of wrappers. Put in gummy eyes. Mix the eye candies with regular ones. Grandma wakes up and can't see anything, so this is what cataracts looks like. Oh, the glasses are just dirty. Let's try to clean them, but however much Grandma is rubbing them, her eyesight doesn't get better. Still, she manages to find our candy even with the bad eyesight. She unwraps it and sees someone's eye looking at her. Ghastly! Grandma's got scared to death. It's great that she has nerves of steel. Our grandma, just like any regular grandma, is crazy about cleaning. She doesn't care what to clean. A mantelpiece, a frame, a flower, and even the 5th chapter of a novel. Some dirty details must be described there, but I don't like anyone to clean my room. I will make Grandma's cleaning harder with my gloves. Hot glue press-on nails to a rubber glove. Paint them with polish. Repeat for the second glove. Granny puts on the glove. Look at these nails! It may seem astonishing, but Granny has been dreaming about the nails like these for her whole life, so she starts cleaning even with bigger eagerness. The girls have run away from their Granny for a walk in the park. Phew! It's so hot! But Granny is already here. She's bought ice cream for her favorite grandkids. Help yourself! Unwrap an ice cream stick carefully. Eat the ice cream, keeping the stick. Make a small hole in a sausage roll. Insert the stick in the hole. Wipe the wrapper from the inside. Put in the sausage roll stick and hot glue the wrapper. The girls are excited to see the ice cream. They unwrap their dessert, but there is a cooking blunder. It's a sausage roll instead of sweet ice cream. So what? That's edible too! But Granny is happy that she's finally managed to give food to her grandkids. She starts her signature winning dance. Watch out, Granny! Take care of your back! Granny is tired of pranking her grandchildren. It's an entertainment for the young. In the meantime, she is going to have a rest. We want to take advantage of her nap. We are going to make our grandma the most stylish old lady in our neighborhood. First of all, let's make her a tattoo. Put a temporary tattoo onto her hand and run a wet cotton pad on top. My partner happens to fall asleep too while I am busy making the tattoo. Apparently the old age is contagious. Wake up! You have to do Granny's hairstyle. Attach bright hair extensions to your Granny's hair. Beautiful! This is how we have hidden her gray hair roots. The last detail, we will sneak slippers with sand to our ever-young grandma. Prepare 2 small Ziploc bags and sand. Put the sand into the Ziplocs and attach the bags to the slippers' soles. Use double-sided tape. Prick them with a pin a few times. Our Sleeping Beauty wakes up. She puts on her slippers and leaves sand traces on the floor. Is she actually so old that she's falling apart? But she looks like a forward-looking lady. At last, she reaches a mirror. What's happened to her hair? And why has she got a tattoo? It already happened once when she was young. She woke up in Vegas unaware what had happened the day before. I hope that this tattoo is easy to wash off. Watch out, girls! Granny has a revenge prank. She will sneak in shampoo with drinkable yogurt bacteria. Pour drinkable yogurt into an empty shampoo bottle. I take shampoo and pour it into my hand, but its consistency looks suspicious. And the smell! This shampoo must be made according to Grandma's recipe. Granny isn't in the kitchen. Excellent! We will sneak in changed vitamins. Attach a different label to a vitamin container. I put vitamins on the shelf. Granny's looking for her medicine, but she finds some different vitamins instead. What does it say? I can't figure it out without glasses. But Granny understands that this is not her aging medicine, even when she puts on glasses. The girls manage to prank her again. Grannies always take care of their grandchildren, and now Granny will give a healthy oatmeal to Redhead. She loves her Granny, but she doesn't like oatmeal. Let's try to fix the menu. I add food coloring to the oatmeal while Granny doesn't see me. Granny is amazed. Milk and oats seem to be fine. Where does this color come from? But Redhead has got what she wanted. She won't eat purple oatmeal. Granny walks away with nothing. Cheating wins. Granny finds a whole ball of tangled cables. And what should you do when you find a tangled ball? Right, take knitting needles and start knitting. It's a natural reflex of all the grannies. Granny has already managed to knit half of a mobile stocking. But how should I charge my phone now? I inherit the whole cable knitting, but there's no charger. It's impossible to stop Granny. Once she takes up DIY, she will make a gift for her other grandkid. Because Granny loves everyone the same way, she takes Redhead's t-shirt and embroiders initials on it. Fold a white t-shirt. Put a letter pattern underneath. Define the letter with a pencil on the fabric. And embroider it with bright thread. Decorate the letter with plastic embellishments. Redhead sees the t-shirt in her Granny's hands. What is she doing? It's been my favorite t-shirt, and now it is spoiled for good. Granny isn't going to let her girls wear ripped jeans. All the knees are visible. It's such a shame. They don't have time for anything and walk around as though they are homeless. But Grandma will sew down all the holes quickly, but she should catch the girls at first. No one can hide from Granny's love. The jeans have turned into a masterpiece of the patchwork art. On the other hand, the legs will always be warm. Maybe the patchwork-style jeans will become a new fashion trend someday, but Granny's love will be ever fashion trend. Take care of your grannies and appreciate their endless love and super care. And don't forget to write about your own funniest family situations in your comments. And if you want to see the continuation of the story, then give your thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell so that you don't miss new prank wars.